Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 8. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes it.
Out, 3, out, 3, out, 3, out, 3, out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Alex Jordan to swing the bat.
Jordan.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So stepping in, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. LeCastro is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. They come into this one with the league's worst slugging percentage, leading one front office executive to tell me their top priority will be finding ways to beef up their lineup moving forward. He said in today's game you have to be able to score runs in bunches, and every good team has several guys that can put up lots of home runs and extra base hits.
Riding into the box, Tim LeCastro.
The second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
First pitch on its way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses.
Three. Out. Three. Big out. 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 Down. Three.
Digging in, number 8. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down.
Three. Out. Three. That hit him. He's got first.
Up next for Arizona, number 8. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blanco has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-0. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Julio Blanco.
Right
2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 1-2. In on him as this is bounced towards short. He's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. D-backs lead it 3-0. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Garrett Richards earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Archie Bradley wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on
鈴木さん、改めておはようございます。8球目。
now batting, number
8. わお、強烈。
And he's got a great chance to turn this game on its head. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 16, Tucker.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Cincinnati Reds used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Cody Anderson wins his 3rd of the season. Zach Godley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs.
なかなか結果が出ませんな。解雇。やばいですよ。落ちる可能性ありですね。
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only 1 out.
Now batting, number 8.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
打率も2割5分まで落ちましたからね。やばいですね。4割バッターやったのが、かなり悪くなってますよ。
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Gerber. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2.
厳しいですな。ドバッチーニとかに入るからよ。
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco, number 49.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of the new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Greinke earns win number 4 on the season. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
なかなか結果が出ませんな。
The final line score for the ball game.
胸に D バッチーズって書いてある。D バッチーですか。
So a big spot here as a pinch hitter is going to come on with the bases loaded and just one out in the inning so far.
さあ、ワンアウト満塁です。ここは打っとかんと、もうやばいですよ。打率がもうえらいことになってます。
And he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Ball and a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
もうファール。一瞬なんか取られたかと思いましたね。
Vaughn on third. Walker at second. Kelly is over at first with 1 away.
やばいっす。今のはボール球ですね。
Here he comes again, 1-2.
あちゃー、最悪のダブルプレー。これはやばいですね。重傷ですね。
So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. Arizona's on top, 4-3. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
はい、首。お世話になりました。
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yoshihisa Hirano claims the win out of the pen, his first. Archie Bradley hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the
さあ、ファイナル試合しますか。 うん。チームは勝ってるから退団か球界追放か選ばせてやる。球界追放はきついですな。ベガさんおはようございます。1番になってますね、今回。なんか変なマーク出てますけど、あれ。何のマークですかね、あれ。なんか来てるみたいですね。まだやってないですけど。明日やる予定ですけどね。2軍マーク。あれはあれちゃん、スランプマークちゃうんですか。
Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. San Francisco have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this.
いやーでもまさかスタメン出れるとは思ってなかったですね。
From Tennessee is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit.
Take the base.
Now batting, number 8.
いやー、打率がやばいですね。2割3分9厘って。最後のチャンス。とにかくヒットを打てと。なかなかでも打てないですよね。
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team is
maybe begin play this afternoon. They're coming to this one
in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they
最
find
後の
themselves
チ
in
ャ
the
ン
midst
ス。
of a 5-game
横浜
slide.
負けましたね、今日ね。ボールだな。
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
外さんは絶好調ですけどね。あちゃー、またボールだな。ますますひどいことになってますね、これ。
You know, this team really needs David Peralta to step up. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Now in the box, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Number
8. これは厳しいです。
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
これでも打てんくなるとほんまに1本が打てんくなりますね。あれだけアホみたいに打ってたのに。なぜか打てんくなるという。うわー、今のも微妙ですね。なぜか当たらないです。ほんまにスランプ状態ですね、これ。うわー、今のもボール球ですね。
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
あれが入るんですか。完全にもう 打ちたい気持ちが強すぎて、空回りしてますね。今のがでもストライクってこれ、ボールちゃうんすかあれ。そんなに打てないですね。うわぁ、2割2分9厘。ますますやばくなってきました。
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there.
あれが当たらない。タイミングいいって書いてるんですけどね。これまたインコース。あちゃー。これは飽きませんな、ほんまに。重傷ですよ、これは。あれを振ってしまうっていう。ヒットがほんまに打てないですね。これはえらいこっちゃですよ。重傷になってますよ。
And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero. Starting to go around there, but he pulls up ball one.
観客はすごい多いですね。33,000人。
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Fastball down below the knees.
チームはいいんですけど、全く打てなくなりました。
Here now the 2-2. Line
お
toward right
ー、やっとヒッ
center.
ト。
And that's a base hit, so a chance for
よ
some
うや
important
くです
insurance
よ。
here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there.
何打席ぶりかわからんぐらい久しぶりに打ちましたね。ボサリオ状態がやっと一本出ましたよ。
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
なんとか首はつながりましたね。
Arizona used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Robbie Ray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Archie Bradley records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks: 6 runs, 7 hits.
やっと一本ですね。ほんま長かったですね。まあ今日はちょっとこのまま12時まで行っときましょうか、もう。ほんまはやめとこうかな思ったんですけど。 解雇まで突っ走る。これはでも、代打みたいですね。
So with two away, we'll see him move to a pinch
スタ
hitter
メン
as
落
he'll
ち
go
で
to
す
work to
ね。
try and drive in that run from second.
まあ、あんだけ打てんかったら、そら、スタメン落ちますよね。
Now batting, number 8.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Kemp at second with two down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And the 3-1. And he lays off. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego. Number 36.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Padres put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Matt Strahm with his 4th win this season. Garrett Richards pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
なんとかまあ、無駄な球は打たんかったっすけど。おー、上がりましたね。
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, number 8.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Walker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Oh,危ない。
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
CG アップでして、ビルダーズやるか。
Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball.
ビルダーズもえらいハマってますね。
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just hung in there on that one. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing.
Slowly clear.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground.
最悪のダブルプレー。
First, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 1. Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Let's play ball. Three.
新しい島が出てきそうにないから。ああ、もう終わりですか。
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through when it
ああ、どうなんでしょうね。
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
先頭バッターでだいぶ楽ちん。
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
We got 2 balls,
and a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Eats him up a bit.
出たけどダメですね、これは。
Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Let's play ball.
建築とかないんですか？
Your attention, please.
Any time you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-1 the final today. The Friars came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Robbie Erlin earns the win, his second. Zach Greinke turned in 7 2/3 innings of very good work, but still takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.
あるにはあるけど、材料用意したら仲間が立ててくれる。そら楽ですね。やってくれるんやったら楽ですね。お。
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only 1 out.
タイがあってずっとやってるから多分主人公の相棒は大扱いされるんだと思う。
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball, and he's quickly in
前
the
田
hole.
健太さんですか、これ。なんか外人みたいですけど。どうやら前田健太さんみたいです。
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
あちゃー、引っ掛けた。ダブルプレー。
In time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Dodgers out in front, 5-1. Matt Andrees, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 35, Matt Andrees.
健太さんですな。
What's the play ball? That hit him. First base. Out. 3. Out. 3. Let's go for it. Ball 4. Take the base. First base. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Let's go for it. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Take out. Good. Out. Take out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Good. 3.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Dodgers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kenta Maeda earns win number 4 on the season. Diego Mortero was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
もう、ガラガラ言うとる。ちょっと、CC レモンを飲んでましたね。いやー、なんかほんまに打てないっすね、これ。あれ、なんかまた変なマークついてますよ。あれ、ルーキーでしたっけ？何でしたっけね、あれ。納豆トッピングで。なんかあれは見たことあるんですけどね。星マーク。何のやつやったか忘れましたけど。解雇スレスレマーク。やばいですな。
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next.
トレードか戦力外候補マーク。これはやばいな。
On the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Let's play ball. And hit him. First base. Full force. Take the base. Take out.
Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Short.
よいしょ。よいしょ。
Time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 5, the Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching. Ready now, number 8. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
The 1-0 home. Fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our Has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. He's out. Out. 3. 3.
At the plate, number 8. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Three-two pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Play ball. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. There you go.
Ready for another shot now. Number 8. Couple of walks for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Let's play ball. Out. There you go.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's gone 3 for 6. The 1-2. On the line at first. There's one. Out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3.
Now to the plate, number 8. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. McAllister stands at second with no outs. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. And he takes ball four again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Let's play ball. Ball four. Take the ball. Out. He's out. Ball four. Take the base. Out. Out. Three. Go.
Ready once again, number 8. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Ball.
And this is low, ball 1. Six runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he misses again, 2-0. Three and 0 now. David Peralta would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the 3-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moore is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 14-6.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
14-8, the final score here. Los Angeles came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Russell Hilton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Robbie Ray was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, number 8.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of it.
You're out. Out. 3. He's out. 3. Out.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Dodgers earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
So a big spot here. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and it would appear that we're going to see a pinch hitter come on now.
The batter, number 8.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The set and the 1-0.
That's the ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Two and 1. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the. Rob Refsnyder is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over the D-bag.
Now playing first base, number 32.
And hit him. First base. 3. Out. 3. Out. 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 3. He's out. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. Out. First base. He's out. 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 Deep base. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. He's out.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Tommy Hunter gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this